had a really good conversation last week, and I was talking to somebody about this concept of sustainability. For now, he'll remain nameless, but he will come to light soon. And he really made me think about something. And it's this concept of when you make change, you displace something else will be moved out of place. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to have a negative impact. It can also have a positive impact, but you still have to bear in mind all those changes that you are making and the knock-on effect in both directions. Now, when I take this, for example, to when you overlay this to thinking about how you sustainably plan to provide help to Black women, for example, particularly in the corporate space, you still also have to think about the fact that not everybody will be on board with those changes. You still have to plan for the people who will try to either undermine the project, who will try to make the women themselves feel uncomfortable, whether it's throwaway statements, and I say throwaway because they're obviously poignantly given, but throwaway statements about being token hires, whether it's throwaway statements about, right now it's a bad time to be a white male, whether it's to say, it's so unfair that all of these, minorities are getting ahead and these women are getting ahead, etc., etc. But part of making change and part of really thinking sustainably and acting sustainably in this particular forum is about how do you make sure that those women are still supported through this time? How are you making sure that they have a safe space? Because if you're only planning for the positive outcomes, which is, these women will feel better, they'll be more likely to stay, that's in silo, because it's not factoring in the behaviors of the other people who may not feel as happy about it. And this is why any sort of change, and when I say displacement, I'm not meaning it negatively, I'm just saying displacement meaning moving something out of its existing position. You have to really think about it. And I'm not saying it should be thought about in context of this is going to stop you from creating programs to support Black women, or it's going to stop your plans. But this way of thinking ultimately secures and increases your chances of success. Why? Because you've made a contingency plan for those people who you'll need to manage, who may not be on board. Which means by managing those people that may not be on board, you allow the Black women in this particular example to not just survive, but thrive. But you're also then ensuring that the environment that you build will long term show that this type of behavior here is unacceptable anymore. It does not belong to your culture. It should not be a part of your culture. So that was really the thought that I wanted to share for today, because it was just really an interesting framing as to when you look at the concept of sustainability, it applies to everything. It shouldn't just be part of your sustainability planning. It should be it should be part of your approach to everything. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.